just developing new methods that had to deal with the variability and stuff, but also developing simulations where we could actually make mock data sets as if we were actually observing something that was evolving kind of like Sagittarius Star and seeing how our methods worked in those situations. And one thing that built a lot of confidence in us is that we saw even when we made a data set and we pretended that we had made observations of it with the Event Horizon Telescope, adding all the different kinds of crazy noise into it and everything, we also saw that we recovered sometimes non-ring shapes at a similar percentage of the time that we did with Sagittarius Star data. So here we knew when we know it's actually the true underlying source is a ring, our methods sometimes break down. And so things like this helped us build our confidence. So it wasn't the clear-cut story like we had with M87, but it makes it more, it gave us a challenge and we learned a lot in it. And I think, and hopefully that will help us improve in the future going forward.
Next question, name and outlet, please.
Thank you, Seth Morrison, again, under the Associated Doctors. You've said this is very hot. Can you give us sort of a little more detail? How much, what type of temperatures are we talking about? How does that compare to other temperatures in our galaxy? And I know this is going to sound very simple question. My editor is also asking this. You talked about burbling. Is that other word burbling?
I said gurgling, like a baby sound with a G, yes. But if it is a made-up word, you can change it to whatever you like. So the temperatures we're talking about are really high. I don't know what to compare because we are talking about for the ions. Trillions of Kelvin. And what we're seeing is that, and what we suspected for a long time through numerous theoretical studies that try to explain the earlier data on Sagittarius Star, is that the electrons in that flow in the same space are also hot, but not as hot as the ions in that space. So it is so hot that, of course, electrons are stripped from hydrogen and helium, so we have a mixture of just ionized particles. And the mechanisms that transport heat to the ions and the electrons are a little different, and the electrons can pull where the ions can't. So yeah, we're talking about trillions of Kelvin for both cases, but the electrons being a little.
Thank you. Next question is Roberta with G1 TV Global Brazil. Why was the first ever black hole image blurry, and should we expect to see more detailed images?